Hello everybody, welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Rebirth. Still using the Agony mod, still using the new one. I think I'm going to stop saying that I'm using the new friends. I'm never going to go back to the old one, because that's just silly. Anyway, last run we pseudo won. I copped out fighting Mega Satan a second time. We'll see how the first floor goes. Poorly. You can't stop me because it's already happened when you're watching this. Samson. It's been a while since I played Samson. Okay with it then. Got a new topic generator because the old things were way too... Ooh, new enemies. 2 of them. Nice. So those are working. Ooh, you charged me. I'm assuming... No. I was thinking you'd... Health up. Cool. Anyway, got a new topic generator because the old one were way too sophisticated questions. This one was... got a new one. This one doesn't give topics, but gives me an actual question. I hope I don't die here. Let's try to make sure of that first. And then I'll go into the swing of things. Alright, so far so good. Hey, well, this will be doing a decent amount of damage for the remainder of this floor. That's something, right? Pick that up when we leave. Ew, you're nice. Ah, I thought you were a little chubby. Infestation isn't that good then. Alright, new topic generator. This one asks... What is one of your favorite words of phrases? There's some cool ones in Dutch, but I don't think they translate properly. I think one of my most favorite ones... don't get mad, get even. Yeah. Words to live by. That kind of makes... Wait, what? Oh! I can't kill you, but I can just leave. But do you come back after... Ooh, there's an... there's a Krampus head over there. And why are the red ones also in formation? Are you champions of the purple ones? Do you shoot brimstone? Because that would be terrifying as heck. You got a lot of health to you though, I'll give you that. What are a few more? I don't know, I can't really think about a lot of them right now. Ooh, Skullfly. Cool. You're moving quite erratically. Can't really say I'm a huge fan of that. Alright. We're done here, let's beat our boss, which is Famine. Words of phrases that I like. I don't know. There's probably a few. I mean, I can use the ones I know in Dutch, because they translate pretty darn poorly. Maybe I should go grab another question then. I'll do that. New question! Let's get it done. What's the first thing you notice about a guy or girl? The way he looks, because, you know, by the time you get to ask something about him, that's what you see. It's annoying, but... Would you rather have summer weather or winter weather? We talked about that already. Would you rather be stuck in a house with someone you hate or be stuck in a house alone? I suppose it depends on how long. It's just for a short time, say like a day or something. I think I'd rather be alone. I mean... I'm quite the loner. Don't be sad. I usually don't mind. I got plenty of stuff to occupy myself with. But, I mean, if you start off with someone you hate, you might grow to not hate him as much if he's your only conversation person. Either that or you end up in a fight, and that's not going to help anyone, is it? No one... I mean, you can say whatever you want, but nobody truly wants to be alone. You can just be a little bit more tolerant to being alone. And I'm pretty high on tolerance with other people. That and the fact that I kind of hate crowds. I mean, going to a marketplace for a festival, it's not really my jam. Just give me a few of my friends and a good bar, and yeah, I have a pretty good time. Next. What kind of old person do you want to grow up to be? Interesting. What kind of old person? I mean, I definitely don't want to end up being a plant, like being stuck on life support, half comatose or demented as hell. I'd rather have you pull the plug on me right then and there when that thing becomes apparent. I don't know. Probably will be a nasty old dude if I ever get to grow that old, complaining about everything that I see just because I can, and it's supposed to... You're supposed to acknowledge me because I'm old and apparently wise. I don't know. Next. What qualities do you value most in friends? Loyalty. It takes a while for me to consider someone a friend of mine. I do have a lot of people that I know and I'm friendly against. There's a specific word for that, but I don't really know what it is in English. Let's see if I can get that translated. Sorry about all the jumpy cutties thingies. Or interruptions, rather. Let's see. Translate. Acquaintance. That's it. I got a lot of acquaintances. But true friends, used to have 3. Now I only have 2. Well, let's go with 4 and 3. There's one I don't see that often, but I still consider him a very good friend of mine. And I recently lost one. He got taken away by a woman's. We thought we were more valuable to him than his girlfriend. Apparently we were not. And it's been 6 or 7 months from him. Haven't heard a single peep out of him. Yeah, well. Goodbye, Stanley. Hope you're doing well. You will be missed. But it's your own fault. You buckled under the pressure. And I'm not here to tell you how to live your life. Anyway, a lot of acquaintances, of which I hang out with. But yeah, not too many friends. Loyalty is important. I hate being stabbed in the back, like most people do. And it hurts more being stabbed in the back by a friend than by an acquaintance. So that's my bit on that. It looks like we're not even going to get into our item room. Not cool. I will beat our boss and then we'll pick up another question, shall we? Pin shouldn't be a problem, especially if you can jam that cube of meat into him. Yeah. Eat the cube of meat. Okay, so you're stuck in there. Means we'll have to find a bit of a better place. Give me the deal. Ooh, brimstone. Dark bum. And spirit of the night. Cool. Ah, brimstone. Where have you been for this long? Anyway, new question. What was the last thing you bought? A can of soda. If we're looking for more expensive things, my phone. And you've talked about that as well. That was not really a great question. I suppose these are more to start conversations rather than anything else, but okay. What do you think your life will look like in 10 years? Ugh, I don't think that far ahead. What was the biggest thing you ever won? I mean, by big, do they mean a big competition with a lot of competitors, or actually the biggest thing I've won in size? I think the biggest thing I ever won was a competition where you had to write a story about traveling. I think I got a DVD of that, but there were a lot of entries in there. Biggest thing I won in volume was a giant teddy bear at the carnival. Was at the shooting gallery and it was going pretty darn well. Didn't have anyone to give it to, so I kind of still have that. Again, don't be sad. I don't mind. Blank card. Cool. Alright, new question. What did you... If you want to know what people had for lunch, go check their Facebook. Do you prefer to travel or stay close to home? Stay close to home. I mean, like I said, I have been to Paris, London, Turkey, but those were all trips with school. Whenever I go on a holiday with friends, we tend to stay pretty close to home. So that's neighboring countries like... Well, I mean, Paris is neighboring... Well, France is a neighboring country, and to some extent so is London if you skip the English channel. But like Netherlands and stuff like that, just go to like a resort and for a week. Yeah. I mean, I hate going to a country where I don't speak the language, and sure, more often than not, you'll be able to help yourself out if you know English, which isn't a problem for me. But still, you know... Anyway. That's my take on that. I mean, our country is the size of a... Well, relatively speaking, our country is the size of a pea. I could have used blank card for that. Slipped my mind. Anyway, yeah. Close to home. Yeah. What's the one thing you would like to change about the world? Oh, man. One thing that I would like to change about the world. I don't know. You could go with the standard option like world peace, but you know that's never gonna happen. As long as there's even a small difference between two people, it can often be seen as enough reasons to go beat each other up over it. So your world peace will probably won't stand for too much longer. Ew. That's cheap. Don't want to get the spirit heart. Man, these batteries plus the other thing would have given me a lot of keys. thing I want to change about the world. I don't know. There's a lot of small things that would change the world, but usually if I had to pick something, it would be kind of selfish. Maybe... I mean, whatever you want to change, you're stepping on the toes of others, right? Maybe get rid of all prejudices. Yeah, I think that would be okay. Get rid of all prejudices. Let me just see if I'm using the right word for that. Hey, if I'm gonna use difficult words, I at least want to make sure they're right, okay? Okay. Bias. So what's prejudice then? Is that even a word then? Prejudice. Forming an opinion before becoming aware of the relevant fact. Yeah, prejudice. I'm right. Damn you, Google Translate. Well, maybe bias is correct as well, but in another fashion. Samson versus Eternal Angel. Ooh, you're new. Well, you're not. Well, you might be new. I wonder what you'll give me to me. Whoa, you're, if you're gonna just give me a lump of coal or anything, I'm gonna be slightly disappointed. You give me nothing. Disappointing! Anyway, yeah, that's what I would change. Get rid of all prejudices. Get a clean start. There are a lot of prejudices out there, man. A lot. Well, anyway. Next. Favorite brand. I don't have any. Well, favorite brand, Coca-Cola, I suppose. How many pair of shoes do you own? 2. 1 when I'm doing dirty work. 1 when I'm not doing anything. Well, when I'm going out and stuff like that. I don't even own a pair of slippers, so... I know that's a thing, but why do people, and I'm clearly stating people, it's not just a woman thing, need to have like 20 pair of shoes? It's like, well, this pair of shoes goes well with that dress, and this pair of shoes goes well with that suit. Probably, but I don't really wear suits either, so I don't need shoes for that. Suppose it's a hobby like any other. An expensive one at that, but most hobbies are. Okay, new. Man, I'm really going at it hard on this one, aren't I? Have you read anything good? We talked about that. Did you read reviews about a movie? Nope. Have you changed since you were younger? Obviously. A big thing for me was going from, well, when I had to switch schools. I got a lot more quieter because of it. I mean, you got preschool, and what comes after it? I mean, the school you go to until you're like 12. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and then you go off to high school. I only did 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 on one school, and I had to do my last year of whatever that's called on a different school. And I mean, people already found friends all over the place, and I didn't have anyone, and it took me a while to fit in, but yeah, that really quieted me down quite a bit. Still find it unfortunate, but kids can be jerks. Kids can be jerks. Alright, something else. What is something that you've never done but would like to try? A lot of things, actually. Would like to fire a sniper rifle. I don't know why, just like the thrill of hitting a target. Yes, and I'm saying target, I'm not interested in killing someone. Of shooting something from a gigantic distance. Seems like pretty darn sweet. Would also like to blow up a building. controlled demo, not just throw bombs at it until stuff like that. I know I'm not obsessed with explosions, but you know. Actually was going to study to become a... Oh, this is lovely. To become a dude that was, what's it called, pyrotechnician? Yeah, dealing with fireworks and stuff like that. Turns out I had to do 9 years of college in order to be able to do that, and I thought like, maybe I'll just become a chemist instead. Which I don't really find bad. I mean, I am happy with what I know now. But apparently for becoming a pyrotechnician you need 3 years of chemistry, 3 years of electricity, and 3 years of mechanics. Then I don't think there's a lot of job openings for a pyrotechnician. I'll buy the spirit art, I guess. Other things I would like to do. Fly along with someone in a stunt plane. Would like to try bungee jumping. I don't know. There's probably more stuff, but nothing that comes to mind really. Let's get something else. What did you do last weekend? Nothing too much. It was a pretty boring weekend. Would you rather be homeless for a year or be in jail for a year? Depends on the jail. If I had to pick between being a year homeless and a year in jail in my country, I'd pick go to jail. First of all, because people here are oblivious to homeless people. They'd rather have them disappear than having to watch them. And jails here can be compared to a luxury hotel where you just can't leave. It's ridiculous. If you go to jail, it's because you did something wrong and you're supposed to pay for it. Not being able to go outside, and by outside I mean outside, is not enough of a punishment. You don't need a television. Well, you don't earn a television in your room when you go to jail. Because yes, here it can be compared to a 2-star hotel, I think. I mean, it's cruel to say, but it is more than not the truth. If you become of age, you'll be taken more well care of in prison than you would be in an old folks home. Combine that with the fact that a day in a nursing home here costs around 50 euros a day, while prison is absolutely free. The state will pay for your food and your lodging. Besides, if you're an old man or a woman, which is an incorrect way of saying woman, you probably don't really want to go outside too much. Just a short trip to the yard will probably satisfy your needs when it comes down to fresh air. Then you have other prisons, like Turkey, if that is still true, where if your family doesn't come and feed you, you go hungry. Judgment. That would be a cool card if you had money. Death, nah. World. I suppose we'll stick with the devil a bit longer. Anyway, that's prison here. I'm pretty sure there's like countries east. I don't know if it's East eventually everything's east. Just gonna take a longer trip than if you would go west. But like countries that have prisons run by the prisoners, the quote-unquote guards just bring in a bit of food every now and then over the walls, and other than that, couldn't care less about what's going on. Don't think I'd be interested in any of those. Nothing, huh? Oh, you're jumping. Cool, cool. Where's the judge? There you are. Okay. Emperor. You're decent with blank card, but it would really shorten the run a bit, I think. Anyway, new topic. What is biggest regret this week? That you didn't put in the in between is and biggest. What are some things that you should not say during a job interview? That you're out for the man's job who's interviewing you. Other things. I mean, you shouldn't lie on those. But, being humble is a missed opportunity. There's a lot of things you shouldn't say in an interview, but more than things you shouldn't say, the most important thing is the first 10 seconds of the interview. I mean, having a decent appearance goes a long way. I had a fair share of job interviews, so I'm probably doing something wrong for still being here, but well, there's a lot of things that can go wrong. Apparently another Emperor card, come on, man. One of the things you shouldn't be doing is look uninterested. Another Emperor card, come on, I had enough of those already. There's one here, there's one here. I think there's another one somewhere around. Let's go to our curse room. Contract from below. Great, could have had double the Emperor cards on his floor. That would have been awesome. Sure. Could use an Emperor card to get back out, actually. Anyway, once this is done, I'll bring up another question. Okay. Go. What position do you usually sleep in on my right side? What accomplishments are you most proud of? I'm usually not that proud. Biggest priority? No. What motivates you? No. Favorite drink? Coca-Cola, vanilla, but it's not really available here. How often do you use your phone? Seldom compared to others. Do you play any sports? Nope. Biggest thing you ever won? Had that. Have you ever been in love? Yes. Didn't really work out. First thing you do in the morning? Open my eyes. Boom! What is one thing that you cannot live without? Sad to say, but it probably... Well, I could go with the stupid answer, say air. A modern commodity which I couldn't live without, which probably be internet. Which is odd to say, but it's probably the truth. I mean, TV, couldn't care less about it, but don't you dare take away my internet. Like I say, I don't watch TV anymore because I watch my series in another... What the hell are these? Let me see. What do you do? You move, but what else? Do you just move? Because that's pretty darn stupid. Well, you don't even move, just turn around a bit. Anyway. Yeah. I need my internet for my YouTube channel. I need my internet to reply to your comments. I wouldn't be live without your comments. That's probably a bit of an exaggeration, but they do cheer me up. Watched for my series. Watch it on my free time. I need it for finding job applications. Yep, and that is a pretty big part of my life now. Oh well. Moving on. First thing that you think of in the morning. Should I open my eyes? Boom! Nope. What age would you consider someone to be old? Ooh. They say age is between your ears, but it's not. I don't know, I'm probably one of the idiots that would call someone old when he has gray hair. Gray hair and wrinkly. Stick with the Justice card for a little bit, that could be fun. Yeah. What person? I think it's common. I would say knowledge, but like commonly accepted, like 60, 65. I mean, that makes you old, but doesn't mean you have to feel old. Compass, cool. There's an invisible enemy here. I see the shadows. I don't have a trinket yet. Bring it. Blow this up. So you can't sleep when there's enemies around, huh? I don't seem to be able to get to you. Is it a crawl space? Nope. There's a bloody hole in my room. That's enough to scare the bejesus out of anyone. Alright, new question. Let's get it done. Describe a perfect man, woman. Nope. Well, fine, I'll do it. Shit. I wonder how many people I'm gonna piss off with this then. I'm not gonna say I don't care about looks, because that's just not true. They're just not at the top of my priority list. Like I said, with what I'm looking for in friends, loyalty is one thing. Something that complements my own personality. Like I said, I don't really enjoy crowds, so I don't really think I'd be going out with the party animal. And if I would be doing it, it would be to make her happy. Like, it should be the same interests as I have, but the opposites on some of them. Like, I'm not a great talker, because I need a topic generator to make me say something. But I'm a good listener. So that would be... Why did I get the Steam sale? Well, this is a no-brainer, I guess. Do I have any cards on the floor? I might have one, although I think that's the trinket. I'll go look. Suppose we can always blow up some skulls if you are looking for more cards. There's another card. What is it? High Priestess. Ah, cool. Switch cards on the fly here, which is neat. I can fuel both of my minions at the same time with an Emperor card. Got plenty of keys. Oh yeah, looks aren't at the top of my pro list. Someone that compliments me in some cases, something that's the opposite in other. Oh, got double High Priestess cards. Okay. Neat. I think runes work as well, right? Aguilar's Destruction. Should not be picking those up. Sorry, bum friend. I'm a horrible person. Anyway, yeah. I don't know. I suppose. I mean, the chances of finding the perfect one whilst knowing that the other person needs to like you back are probably pretty slim. So we make. Well, now I have to try it and try and get the Guppy Dream alive. Let's use it though. There we go. Let's just use it again. There we go. Polaroid invincibility. Alright. Let's pick something else that I would like to talk about, love lives and stuff like that. Perfect first date. Nope. First car, the same one I'm still driving. If you could only eat one thing for the rest of your life, what would it be? Huh. Something I wouldn't grow immediately bored of is what that question is actually saying. I mean, if you didn't have to think about the consequences, like getting diabetes or getting super fat and stuff like that, spaghetti. Along with any of the other types you could go for, like you got spaghetti, you got which are the long strands, but I shouldn't have picked up the black hearts. I'm an idiot. Like you got the different shapes of pasta. It could still always be with the same sauce and everything if you really want me to pick just one thing, but no. At least I can switch it up with different strands of that. Hourglass, let's use it. Bam. Yeah, that works. What are you? Another Hagalaz rune. We'll use you straight away in this rune. Boom. But I don't think I'll ever be able to do that. I mean, eating one thing for the rest of your life would get pretty annoying. Anyway. Do you like to sing out loud? Nope. Do you have any vacation plans coming up? Not this year, no. What are your 3 must-have smartphone apps? The flashlight. The thing that actually turns the flash of your camera into a proper flashlight. Convenient! I got Steam on there, but I don't think it's essential. I don't really have too much apps on my smartphone. Like I said, just a few games, and those get changed around quite often. I think that's it, actually. The flashlight is something I immediately install, and that is it. I mean, I got Twitter on there, and because it's convenient. And some banking stuff. Because then I don't have to use my computer, which is always a drag to get going, because you need to confirm that it's you and stuff like that. Well, on a smartphone, you don't have to do that. It's not safe, but you still got like a 6-digit PIN number, so it's still semi-safe. Would you rather lose an arm or a leg? Now that is interesting. An arm or a leg? An arm or a leg? I think I'm gonna have to go with a leg. I mean, as a gamer, losing... Ew. As a gamer, losing a leg, losing a hand is pretty much GG for your gaming career. Well, you can call it a career. Some people manage to make it their career, but... Using a leg can be annoying as well, but I think getting used to a prosthetic leg is a lot easier than a prosthetic hand. And even then I think you use your hands more than you use your legs. Well, I do. Yeah, that's my philosophy on things. First thing you notice, yeah, I had that already. Worst job, only had one. And I got stabbed in the back because of it. They just hired me because they got a bonus or subsidy for hiring someone fresh out of school. And after those 6 months were over and they no longer got that subsidy, they tossed me aside, giving me some BS excuse that I didn't have the correct degree. As if it takes 6 months to figure out that my degree isn't enough for a job. But the fact that they already hired someone else who I've been through college with, knowing that the person had the exact same degree as I did, really pissed me off. So I told her that, yes, it was a girl, get over it. World card. I told her she probably had the same fate waiting to her and she left the same day I did. It ended up giving me more trouble than it was worth because when other companies went to call them to get a reference on me, naturally I didn't get a very good one. Anyway, the job itself would have been brilliant. I would have been more than happy to work there for the rest of my life, but no, they were jerks. Anyway, let's pick a new topic. Last thing you do before you go to sleep. Close my eyes. This is getting old. Usually watch a series. Just finished one. I'm gonna start looking at another one, which I still don't know which one. I will know that once I've checked up on my suggestions. I want both, but if I can only get one, I'll take that one. Can I now go back in and... Would there be a strength card around somewhere? That's a world card. There aren't any other cards. Okay. Alright, next, please. How long does it take for you to get ready in the morning? Not that long. Usually when I wake up I don't have to snooze for another half hour. So I think you can't really stretch out brushing your teeth and all that for too long anyway. I've got an electric toothbrush. It has a timer built in. So what do I have? High Priestess and Worlds, okay. That's good. We'll go to our secret room. Yeah, I'm pretty quick on my feet in the morning. Thanks! How did you know I wanted to go there? Okay, this is too stupid for words. I gotta do it. Where is that card anyway? Yeah, world card and card against humanity. That's what I really need. We can fly and we have brimstone, so it's not gonna be bothering me. Well, I'm gonna shoot the poop the moment I fire, but that's something I don't really have to worry about now, do I? Yeah. Is that my third? Yeah, it is. We're guppy. I completely forgot what I was going on over. Ah, that's done. Dream job, pyrotechnician. Do you play any sports? Nope. Could be any celebrity. Who would it be? I don't really respect celebrities all that much. If you only had 1 year left to live, what would you do? Man, I thought this would have been light questions, not matters about life and death. What would I do with 1 year to live? I don't know. Wouldn't be thinking about getting a job or anything, that's for damn sure. I don't know. I know I'd go out with a bang. I don't really know which one. Probably wouldn't involve killing other people. That's just wrong. Yeah. This works amazing. Alright. Next. The craziest thing I have ever done. Craziest thing I have ever done. Oh, whoa, it's starting to become pretty windy outside. I hope you don't hear the wind through my mic. Craziest thing I've ever done. Broke into an abandoned house, I think. Together with some friends, spent the night selling ghost stories. I tell you, man. But it's when you're in your own house, like in the attic or something, and everything's quiet in there, things are creepy. But if you're not supposed to be there to begin with, it's just a little bit more weird. I suppose that's the creepiest thing I ever done. Don't know how well that scales compared to all the weird stuff you guys have been up to. Yeah, let's pick something else. Shower in the morning or evening? Morning. Do you believe in a higher being? No. But I'm also not claiming that I could not. Well, I don't believe in it, but I'm not claiming that I can't be wrong. Which I mean, I say I don't believe it, but it's possible that there is something. No, I don't think I want a red thing, right? Red thing's bad. So yeah, basically they're asking about your religion without saying the word religion or religious. Okay, carry on with another question. What are your hobbies? Playing video games. What's the best thing about living in your city? It's quiet. I think that's a lot in and of itself. It's quiet even though we're pretty close to a major highway. Ooh, we can have Curly Brimstone. I'm gonna keep it for the... no, I should use it here actually. Because I can use the actual magician card for the final fight. Which also isn't gonna take very long. Yeah, it's quiet. It's not countryside. It's not specifically urban. It's kind of like I don't know. I got a word in mind, but it's probably wrong, so I'm not even gonna utter it. To prevent myself from being known as a proper idiot. We've got the Magician card and the World card. Brilliant. Right, we probably won't need the World card anymore, so bye-bye. 2 hearts isn't gonna do me anything good either. Are there any other cards? Strength. Yeah, we can use... No, we shouldn't use Strength, because that'll get rid of our Polar Word Invisibility. But do we actually need it? No. I don't think that card's gonna do me any good. Oh, it's the card against humanity. Yeah, we'll use it. It's funny. This is what I think of you, Mega Satan poop. I like where I live. It's quiet, not too far from a major city. We got everything we need here, like close to the highway. Causes a bit of traffic every now and then, but other than that, lots of trees and water to behold. So yeah, I'm content. Come on. Do something before you die, quick! Aw. Oh well, at least you tried. I guess that's gonna be it for this episode. So, thank you guys for watching. Hope you're still enjoying the series. Please show support by commenting, liking, and or subbing if you haven't already. I'll be seeing you guys on the next episode. Bye everyone.